natural nariyal pani, no added sugars, no preservatives, and they're absolutely nuts about coconuts and Cocofly, 100% coconut water. It gives you a natural boost and makes you feel on top of the world, and full of hydrating electrolytes. It acts as nature's very own sports drink. Mr. Abhay Jaiswal, CEO of Cocofly, is here to tell us a bit more. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please give it up for Mr. Abhay Jaiswal over here to tell you all a little bit about Cocofly.
Thank you so much. I hope all the people who are trying to step out for a refreshment might give me just 5 minutes of their time. Thank you everyone for giving us the opportunity to come here and talk to you a little bit about this wonderful new product that we have created. It's called Cocofly, 100% natural nariyal pani, no added sugar, no preservatives. I was told about this event, today morning, and I was not expecting such a fantastic group of people to be here to listen to what I have to say. The first thing that I walked into over here, and I heard this wonderful panel giving me an insight into what the world of a blogger is and what some of your issues and concerns are. And I heard this line that as a blogger, I don't want to write about a brand because if I do not connect with it, my creativity does not work. And then I also heard sometime later in this event about bloggers as entrepreneurs. And that appeals to me a lot, and I thought that I should come and speak to you a little bit first about who we are, what we do, and how Cocofly has come about. I am a first-time entrepreneur. This is my first experience in trying to create a product, and I've been trying to do this for the last 3-4 years. I'm an engineer by education. I'm a civil engineer from IIT Delhi, and I was in London for about 10 years in the big bad world of investment banking and capital markets. In 2011, I decided along with my partner Arjun Gadkari to come to India and teamed up with a wonderful chef called Nicole Gonzalez Pereira, who trained with Gordon Ramsay in London and was the sous chef at the Savoy in London. And we came to India to set up Nilgai Foods. And Nilgai Foods started as a chain of cafeterias modeled along the lines of Pret a Manger in London. And we ended up creating about 11 cafes in Bombay, in corporate offices and corporate parks. And we started experimenting with food. The idea behind our experimentation with food was threefold. Number one, we wanted to create products that are uniquely Indian. Having lived abroad, we saw different cultures, different countries very proudly celebrating what comes from within that country, but somehow as Indians, we have not been able to create products and brands that have their own pride of place in the global arena. So you walk into Mayfair in London or Leicester Square in London and you don't really see products that are proudly representative of India. Secondly, we wanted to create products that are very honest, live to the highest standards of quality, and innovation is very dear to us. We wanted to take something and give our own twist to it. So we ended up creating a brand called Pico, which is a hot sauce brand, which is another story for another day. But 3 years ago, we came across this idea when my partner picked up a packaged coffee coconut water drink for California, and he brought it to me and he said, "Have you seen this? This is coconut water packaged and selling very well in the United States." And I said, "They don't really have coconuts over there." And he said, "Well, they're getting it from Brazil, they're getting it from Thailand, they're getting it from Sri Lanka." And when I looked up and did my research, I found that India is the third largest producer of coconut in the world. We produce 13 billion coconuts every year. We have a population of 1.2 billion people, and we produce 13 billion coconuts in a year. And yet our share of packaged coconut water globally is less than 1%. Why? because we as a country are still fixated with drinking the coconut water straight out of the fruit. You know, we do that because we love an unadulterated product. The West has discovered coconut water about 10, 12 years ago, and today it's a billion-dollar industry globally. But we always think of packaging techniques as something that will adulterate our product. But in the process, what has happened, we have not yet built a supply chain that can source and package coconut water. And we set out to change that in India. We did 2 years of trials and research, worked with a packaging giant like Tetra Pak, and with a single most objective, we wanted to produce the most delicious, natural, 100% natural coconut water. But when you try to package it, it's a very, very delicate product to handle. You take it out of the fruit, and in 2 hours flat, its nutrients have gone bad. So when you try to package it, the packaging technologists ask you that you must put some sugar, some preservatives in it to enhance the shelf life of the product. For 2 years, we held on to our belief that today we should be able to package coconut water without losing its benefits, without adding any sugar or preservatives in it. And I often get a lot of questions as to how we have been able to do it. I will come to that in a minute. But after 2 years of research and trials, this is 100% natural coconut water that we have launched in Delhi 2 months ago. And today you can find it in around 2,500 to 3,000 kirana shops in your neighborhood, in some of the most commonly known modern trade chains, at pharmacies like Religare. You can find it on Amazon, Big Basket online. If you fly Vistara Airlines, they will serve you this particular coconut water as a complimentary product. And increasingly a number of hotels, bars and restaurants are stocking this product. And the reason they are stocking this product, because as consumers, the response has been fantastic. We are soon going to come up with wonderful recipes of cocktails, of food products that can be cooked at home with this coconut water. I want to end this with 2 important points. I want to first tell you how we managed to package it for a shelf life of 5 months. See, what happens is we take coconut water and we use Tetra Pak technology, which is a 6-layer packaging material which does not allow any light or any air to get inside the product from the moment it is packed. So anybody understanding chemical reactions a little bit will understand that if you shut out the supply of oxygen and you supply you slow down reactions by preventing light contamination, whatever changes that happen in a product slow down. But before packaging, what we do is at an extremely high temperature, for about 1 second, we give a flash heat treatment to the product, which is calibrated so finely that in that 1 second it kills all the microbes that are present in the coconut water that could go on and become a problem later on. But at the same time, it leaves the nutrients intact. So that's how, as a combination of these 2 things, we managed to package it with a shelf life of 5 months. One interesting statistic, I was told that in India people drink coconut off the fruit. Why should we drink coconut water in a package? And I had this to say. I guarantee you the freshness of coconuts from Tamil Nadu throughout the year at a fixed price in a packaging which is very easy to handle, which you can chill in your fridge and carry it in your handbag when you go out of the house. And secondly, we are not possibly the first country where this is going to happen. Brazil, which has a much bigger coastline than us, in 2003, they have, for centuries, they have drunk coconut water like we have done. But in 2003, Brazil started adopting packaged coconut water. And at that time, coconut water was 23% of the juice market. In 7 years' time, 67% of Brazil's juice market was made up of packaged coconut water. So that is the reason I think we have a wonderful product. I think customers or prospective consumers should know about it, should get a chance to try it. And I'm here as an entrepreneur as a small little company which is trying to become a brand, to perhaps try and connect to at least some of you who may have tried the product, who have liked the taste of the product, who have some empathy for the story that I have said, and hopefully enlist your help and support in letting people know about what this product is. Thank you so much for your time today, and I'd be very happy to meet some of you outside and answer any questions that you may have. Thank you.
All right, folks, can we please give him a very, very warm round of applause, everybody, please. Cocofly over here, that's right.